Now from WKRG News 5.
Crew members injured in an oil rig explosion rushed to Mobile. I'm Jessica Taloni with a live report coming up.
First responders in Mobile know how they would like to handle the city's budget crisis. We'll have a live report coming up.
Supporters of the bingo bill just wanted their voices heard, but that might never happen. We'll have a report coming up.
Live from WKRG News 5. Coverage you can count on at 5 p.m.
Hello, and thanks for joining us. I'm Mel Showers.
And I'm Roseanne Haven. First on 5 tonight, the search for 11 oil rig workers will continue into the night. They've been missing since their rig exploded around 10 o'clock last night, 52 miles off the coast of Venice, Louisiana. The rig, which is still on fire, is leaning at a 70-degree angle, and it's in danger of toppling over. 126 workers were on the rig when it exploded. 17 were injured. 6 of those were flown to USA Medical Center right here in Mobile. That's where we find News 5's Jessica Taloni. Now, Jessica, I understand that only one of the 6 workers is still at the hospital.
Well, that's the good news coming from the hospital tonight. 5 of the 6 crew members who were rushed here after that explosion were treated and released within hours, leaving just 1 person here. We do not know that person's condition, but we're told he is in the burn center here at USA Medical Center. Now, Mobile's Coast Guard from the Aviation Training Center was the first to respond, among the first, them along with Coast Guard from New Orleans, to respond to this oil rig, rescuing 17 people from both the water, from vessels that were there that helped rescue people, and from the platform itself. This afternoon, we caught up with a lieutenant from the Coast Guard. Here's what he had to say.
Main mission for the aircraft down in that area is continue the search. There's approximately searching for 11 persons in the water or possibly in a raft, but we are continuing that search effort at this time and hopefully get every survivor safely home.
The Coast Guard here in Mobile tells us they have had aircraft in that area throughout the day. They are expecting to bring some of that aircraft back late this afternoon and early this evening. Again, we do not know the names of any of the crew members, so we were unable to get conditions here at the hospital. But the latest word is that 1 person who is still here at this hospital is being treated in the burn center. Reporting live from USA Medical Center, Jessica Taloni, News 5.
And thank you, Jessica. Still no clear-cut plan for how Mobile will handle the growing $18.5 million budget deficit. But we could get some answers tomorrow. There was plenty of frustration at yesterday's council meeting. Police officers and firefighters asked the council to reconsider the 1-cent sales tax voted down last week. Only hours after the tax was voted down, the mayor said citywide layoffs were possible. Council members will try again at tomorrow's Finance Committee meeting to come up with a plan. It's set for 9 a.m. and News 5 will be there. Late this afternoon, police and firefighters once again pushed for the increase in sales tax. They held a news conference within the last hour at Government Plaza. News 5's Debbie Williams was there. She joins us live from downtown Mobile. Debbie?
Mel, it just ended this press conference just a few minutes ago, and first responders are very frustrated and had their 2 cents in this whole budget crisis fight. They do support that 1-cent temporary sales tax.
Now, Mobile isn't the only city in our area with financial problems. In Orange Beach, voters could soon have a tough decision to make: raise property taxes or lose some city services. News 5's Pat Peterson explains.
The Orange Beach City Council voted last night not to raise property taxes. Now, the City Council will discuss the $2 million property tax issue and whether to hold a referendum at next week's committee meeting. Meanwhile, Mayor Kennan says he's also concerned about the beaches and how to maintain and refurbish them without the revenue. Kennan says there isn't enough money to renourish the beach, which was damaged and eroded during recent hurricanes and tropical storms. The city doesn't get any state or federal funding on a yearly basis for such projects. And with the current economy, it would be difficult for that to be pulled off. That concerns the city, which relies on the beach as a major money-making source.
Beach renourishment is #1 in my priority right there with the budget. And because without a really nice beach, we're going to see our revenues fall. People go where they see a nice, big, clean, white, pretty beach. And we're going to have the best beach on the Gulf Coast.
Now, Mayor Kennan says he wants to refinance several city bonds over the next 5 years, which would free up more than $1 million. Now, some of that money would actually go to the beach renourishment project. Reporting live from the Baldwin County Newsroom, Pat Peterson, News 5.
New information tonight in the death of a recent Vanderbilt University grad. Kaiser Myrie was found in his home on Macy Place Friday night in Midtown Mobile, shot in the head. News 5's Kimberly Kurth joins us now live from Macy Place with the latest. Kimberly, what can you tell us?
Well, police are not releasing much information in this case. They do tell us a truck was towed from this area yesterday as part of their homicide investigation, but they won't tell us who that truck belonged to, Myrie or his roommate. We also talked with neighbors today who are understandably concerned. What exactly happened to Kaiser Myrie remains a mystery tonight. Police would not talk to us on camera today about their homicide investigation, saying they won't until they have new information to release. Now, Myrie was from Birmingham. He had recently graduated magna cum laude from Vanderbilt with a degree in mechanical engineering. He moved to Mobile and was working for Chevron here on the Gulf Coast. I spoke with Myrie's father yesterday. As you might imagine, he tells us the family has been devastated by this tragedy, and they are not the only ones. If you take a look behind me here, you will see that a memorial has been set up in front of Myrie's home. For now, reporting live from Macy Place in Midtown Mobile, Kimberly Kurth, News 5.
So sad. Thanks, Kimberly. Police are looking for 2 men after an armed robbery in West Mobile this morning. It happened at the Radio Shack near the intersection of Schillinger and Airport.
It looks like Alabama voters won't get the chance to vote on whether to legalize electronic bingo. At least not this year. The Alabama House delayed an action on a highly controversial bill that would tax and regulate bingo across the state. But there could still be a glimmer of hope for the bill. News 5's Keisha Payton has been in Montgomery all day long for the last 2 days of the legislative session. She joins us now by phone. Keisha.
Well, Mel, it all came down to less than 10 votes. That's what was needed to keep the bingo bill alive. Supporters of the bill failed to get the needed votes from lawmakers to approve a constitutional amendment to tax and regulate electronic bingo.
Alabama lawmakers are also trying to find a compromise on a $1 billion road construction bill.